welcome to my channel. My name is Susie. If it's the first time you're here in this channel, welcome, and I invite you to subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna start uploading English and Spanish videos, and if you have another question, or if you want a specific shoe or anything you want me to make, but it has to be baby, for a baby, just send it through Instagram or Facebook. I'm gonna leave all the links of my social medias in the description box. Okay, so in today's video I'm gonna show you how to crochet this Mary Jane's with this stitch, cross half double crochet. It's very simple to make. This is for a size 0 to 3 months. So let's get into the materials. To make this Mary Jane's, you have to have a 1mm yarn. This is the one I'm using. It's called La Abuela Hilaza number 6, 70 grams. Okay, it's a 1mm yarn. Okay, so I'm gonna be using it in color yellow. We are going to need a 1.75mm crochet hook. You will also need, for your decoration, I'm gonna be using these pearls, flat back. Okay, and you need your button. For my button, I'm gonna be using these pearls as well. It's a whole pearl. You can see the hole right here. I'm gonna be using, oh, this one is 8mm. Okay, so we will start by making our sew. Okay, yes, chain, make a chain of 20. Once you have your 20 chains, you're gonna yarn over and you're gonna insert your hook into the 4th chain from the hook. This is 1, 2, 3, and this is the 4th chain from the hook, and you are going to make an increase of double crochet. I have 1 double crochet in the same space. I'm going to make another double crochet. So I have my increase. I keep on making double crochets. We have to have in total 15 double crochets. Okay, so I have 2. I'm gonna make 13 more so I can have my 15 double crochets. There, I have my 15 double crochets, and I have 1 chain left. And this one I'm going to make 6 double crochets. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 double crochets into the same chain. Okay, so I put this thread so I can close. Oh, I'm sorry. Just like that. And we're gonna make the exact same thing we made this side. Okay, so we have to make 15 double crochets, just like this, until we have the total of 15 double crochets. I finished my 15 double crochets, and I have this space left, this one. In this one, I'm going to make an increase of double crochet. So I have 1 double crochet in the same stitch. I'm going to make another double crochet. I have my increase, and we are going to slip stitch into the 3rd chain we made at the beginning, or we left. Okay, so here's 1, 2, and 3, and right here I'm going to slip stitch. If you don't want to lose your chains, just stitch mark it with this with these ones. Just insert the stitch marker so you won't lose the stitch. Okay, so like we said, I chain 1. This chain counts as my first single crochet. If you don't want to lose that single crochet or that chain, just stitch mark it. Okay, so this is the first single crochet. We go into the next one, we make an increase of single crochet. We have 1. In the next one, we make another increase of single crochet. I have 2 increases. We continue making 6 single crochets. Have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 3 half double crochet, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, 6 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we made 2 increases of single crochet, 6 single crochet, 3 half double crochets, and 6 double crochets. And we got here where we made the 6 double crochets from the last row. We're going to make an increase in each of one of those double crochet. So in this one I have 1. In total we have to make 6 increases. Okay, so I have 1, 2, like that. You continue working like that until you have your 6 increases of double crochet. Once you have your 6 increases, we're going to make the exact same thing we made this side, which was you have to make 6 double crochets, 3 half double crochets, and 6 single crochets. I finished my 6 increases, 6 double crochets, 3 half double crochets, and 6 single crochets, and I have left these 2 stitches. Okay, we're going to make an increase of single crochets right here, another increase of single crochet in the next one, and right here is a slip stitch from the last row. Right here we are going to make a single crochet, and we are going to slip stitch in the chain we made at the beginning. So I take out my stitch marker, and right here is the chain I'm going to slip stitch right here. Okay, so we finish row 2. We are going to make 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3. These 3 chains counts as the first double crochet. Again, if you don't want to lose the 3rd chain, just insert your stitch marker right there. Okay, so in the next stitch we're going to make an increase, an increase of double crochet. In the next stitch, another increase. I have 2 increases of double crochet. Okay guys, I'm sorry. So I have 2 increases. We are going to make 2 increases more. So we have the total of 4 increases of double crochet. Okay, so I finished my 4 increases. I have them here. I have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we are going to continue working 15 double crochets. Okay guys, so like I said, we're going to work this way, making 15 double crochets. I have 2. I'm going to make 13 double crochets more, so I can have the total of 15. Okay guys, so I made my 15 double crochets, and I'm right here where we made the increase from the last row. So we are going to make increases again of double crochets. Okay, in total we have to have 12 increases. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, 12 increases of double crochet. So I have 1. I'm going to make another one with you. 2. Okay, so I'm going to make 10 increases more. Once we have the 12 increases, we're going to make the same thing we made this way, which was 15 double crochets and 4 increases of double crochet. Okay, so I finished my 12 increases of double crochet, 15 double crochet and 4 increases of double crochet. And right here we have 1 stitch left right here. So in here we are going to make 1 double crochet, slip stitch in the 3rd chain we made at the beginning, and we finish row 3. For row 4, I'm going to tell you, do not crochet too tight, okay? So we chain 1. Remember, this is your first single crochet, and the next one, another single crochet. Do not crochet too tight. I'm warning you. Okay, so we have 2, 3, 4, 5. We are going to make single crochets all around. You have to have in total 72 single crochets. I have my 72 single crochets counting the chain. So right here in the chain we are going to slip stitch, and we are done with our saw. Okay, so now we are going to start making this part right here. Okay, so chain 2, 1, 2, and this chain 2 counts as your first half double crochet. Yarn over, we go back to this stitch, only the back loop. Okay, I'm gonna show you. This is the front loop, back loop. We are going to work on in the back loop only for this row. So we have 2 chains. It's your first half double crochet. Yarn over, and let's go back to this stitch, the back loop, and we are going to make another half double crochet. Skip the next skip this one, the next stitch, and in this one, in the back loop, make your first half double crochet. Go back to the stitch you skipped and make your half double crochet like this. Skip your next one, and in the next one make your half double crochet. Go back to the stitch you skipped and make your half double crochet. That's the way we are going to work all around. Okay, still you have to have in total 72 half double crochets. It doesn't matter if they're crossed. Okay, just count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just like that. So let's finish this row working like this. I'm going to show you one more time. Skip your next stitch, and in the next one make your half double crochet. Go back to the stitch you skipped and make your half double crochet. Remember, you are working only in your back loop. Okay, so I finished the first row. You have to have something like this, and let's slip stitch in. Here's right here is my chain. Okay, this is my half double crochet, but right here is the chain. So we're going to slip stitch there in the chain, and we finish row 1. For row 2, chain 1. In the next one, work a single crochet. Remember, the chain 1 is your first single crochet, and right here is the next half double crochet from the last row. We are going to take all the stitch like this and make your single crochet. Right here is the next half double crochet. Make a single crochet, and we get right here again, and do not insert like this, not like that. Take all the stitch just like this. In the next stitch, first work normal, and the next one take all the stitch, the next one work normal, and the next one work all the stitch. That's what you're going to do all around, having in total 72 single crochets counting the chain. Okay, finish the second row and slip stitch in the chain we made at the beginning, and you have to have something like this. Yeah. See? Let's start row 3. Chain 2, 1, 2. Remember that this is your first half double crochet. Go back to this stitch and make your half double crochet. Skip your next stitch right here. In the next one, make your half double crochet. Go back to the stitch you skipped and make your half double crochet. Oh, I'm sorry guys. Okay, so skip the next stitch. In the next one, make your half double crochet. Go back to the stitch you skipped and make your half double crochet. Again, skip your next stitch. In the next one, make your half double crochet. Go back to the stitch you skipped and make your half double crochet. We are going to work like this all around, having in total 72 stitches. Okay, so I finished with my 72 half double crochets, and let's slip stitch right here. Here's the chain, slip stitch right here. So we finished row 3. 1, 2, 3, yes. Okay guys, so to start with row 4, I have my stitch marker right here. We are going to do this. Here's the, from the first row where we made the sew, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are 6 double crochets. We are going to count 1, 2, 3, and in the middle right here, put your I forgot, crochet hook, just like this. Go up, 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 and where it marks that is the middle right here, put your stitch marker. Okay, so now count. Do not start counting where you put your stitch marker. So we're not gonna start counting here. In the next one, we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Put your stitch marker. And from here to here, you have to have 28. So where you put your stitch marker, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. Put your stitch marker. Okay, so let's close this ones. And this is what we have. We are going to work single crochet. So chain 1 is your first single crochet. Go to the next stitch, make your single crochet, and remember right here, take all the stitch, make your single crochet, single crochet, normal single crochet, take all the stitch, single crochet, normal single crochet, all the stitch. Okay, so we are going to work like that until we get right here, not the one before the stitch, but to right here. Okay guys, so right here I have to make my last single crochet, and we have 1 stitch left before we get to the mark where we have the mark. Okay, so just yarn over and insert the hook and make your half double crochet. So we are going to start making that decreases. We take out this stitch and we are going to skip this one, but in the next one make like this, like if you're going to make a double crochet. Okay, so yarn over, insert the hook. Let me explain. Yarn over, skip 1, insert the hook in the next one, yarn over and pull through 2, and you have to have 2 in the hook. Yarn over, go back to the stitch you skipped, close 2, you have 3 loops, and close all together. This is a decrease. Okay, so skip the next stitch, and in the next one insert your hook, pull through 2, you have 2 in the hook, yarn over, go to the stitch you skipped, pull through 2, you have to have 3, and close all together. In total we are going to make 14 decreases. We have 1, 2, let me make one more with you. So skip 1, in the next one pull through 2, we have 2 loops, go back to the stitch we skipped, pull through 2, we have 3 loops, and close all together. So we have 3, let's make 11 more so we can have a total of 14 decreases. Okay, so I have 13 decreases. Let me take out the marker, and we're going to make the last one. Skip this one, in the next one make double crochet, and in the next, the one we skipped, have 3 loops, and close all together. Okay, so we have 14 decreases. It has to look something like this, see? And in the next one right here, make a half double crochet, just like this, and continue working your single crochet, normal single crochet, and take all the stitch, normal single crochet, and take all the stitch. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, yes, normal single crochet, all the stitch, normal single crochet, all the stitch. Okay, continue working single crochets until you get to the last stitch. Okay, so slip stitch. Once you're done, slip stitch to the first chain we made at the beginning, and here we have it. Okay, so now let's go. Right here we have the first decrease, so we have to count 1 and 2 and put your stitch mark. Go to this side, here's your last decrease, so you have to count 1 and 2 and put your stitch mark. Okay, so now let's continue working. And make 2 chains, 1, 2, counts as your first half double crochet, go back a stitch and make a half double crochet, skip your next one, and the next one make a half double crochet, go back to the stitch you skipped and make your half double crochet. You're gonna work like that until we get to this point. We make where we make our last crossed half double crochet. You're gonna have 1 left. Okay, so it doesn't matter, just make the crossed half double crochets, and I'll tell you what to do with the left one. Okay, so I made my crossed half double crochets, and like I said, we have 1 left before we get to the where we have the stitch marker. So right here in this one, just make 1 half double crochet, just like this. Okay, take out the stitch marker, skip this stitch, in the next one yarn over and close 2, you have 2 in the loop, go back to the one you skipped and pull through 2, you have 3 loops, and close all together. Skip the next one, in the next one right here we are going to take all the stitch. Okay, in this one I couldn't because remember it's a normal, but right here yes, you can take all the stitch. So we skip this one, in the next one we make, like if we're making a double crochet, close 2, yarn over, go back to the stitch we skipped and pull through 2, you have 3 loops, and close all together. You're gonna work like that until you get right here where you have the mark. Well, right here, this decrease is going to be exact the same like we made at the beginning, just a normal decrease. Okay, so keep on working like that. Okay, so I have to make my last decrease, I take out this marker and I skip this one, insert the hook right here, put through 2, go back to the stitch I skipped, which was this one, put through 2 and put through 3. In total we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 decreases, and you have to have something like this. Okay, this is the front part. Now in this one, the next one, make a half double crochet and finish the row making the half double crochets, cross half double crochet. So skip this one, and the next one, make a half double crochet, go back to the stitch you skipped and make a half double crochet, just like that until you get to this point. And remember to slip stitch right here in the second chain, just like that. Okay, so this is what we have for now. We're almost done with the shoe. See, we're almost done. If you want to know where to buy this little plastic, I'll leave the link in the description box. You can buy them at Amazon or you can buy them at AliExpress. Okay, so let's continue working. We are going to mark where you have to make your like this thing. I forgot what it's called. I'm sorry, but I forgot. But this thing where it has to go to the button. So if you're making this one, which is the right foot, if you're making this one, you're gonna start making it right here. So here's the first decrease, and you're going to count 1 after, like here's a decrease, 1 before, count 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 right here, and you close, because right here is where you're going to start working. If you are going to make the foot I'm making, which is the left one, okay, so here's the last decrease, and I'm going to count 1, 2 and 3, because I'm going to start working right here and slip stitch in the fifth one. And this one, which is the right foot, you're going to start in the fifth one and slip stitch in the third one. Okay, so if you're making the left foot like me, remember you have to count 1, 2, 3 and stitch. So let's keep on working. So chain 1 is your first single crochet. In the next one, make your single crochet. In the next one, take all the stitch, make your single crochet, normal single crochet, take all the stitch. You're gonna work like that until you get right here, one before the stitch marker. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how you're going to make the strap for the right foot. Take out your stitch marker and right here make a single crochet. Chain 18, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Imagine we have the 18 chains. Yarn over, and in the 6th or 7th chain you're going to start working. Imagine I left my 6. Well, let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's start working in the 7th. Make a double crochet. This hole is for the button, okay? And imagine I have all the left strap worked with double crochets. When you're done, you're gonna count 1. Here's 1, 2, and in the third one, yes, I'm sorry, in the third one, so skip 1. The next one, you're going to make a single crochet like this, and here's where it goes your strap. Okay, so like I'm doing the left foot, I'm going to keep on working all the way until I get to this part where I put the marker. So I continue working the same, just like this. When we get to this point, take all the stitch, and the next one all the stitch, the next one all the stitch, just like that until we get to this point. Okay, so right here I have to make one more. I take out the marker, I make my single crochet here, and I chain 18. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 and 18. Once you have your 18 chains, you're gonna skip 1 2 3 4 5 6 or 7. It depends on how large your button is. So right here we're going to make a double crochet and keep on working. The next one, double crochet, the next one, double crochet, just like this until we get to this last chain. Okay, so I finished making my double crochets, and I'm going to skip one, and in the next one I'm going to make my single crochet, and here's my strap. And I finish working, taking all the stitch, normal single crochet, all the stitch, normal single crochet, just like that until I get to this point. Once you finish, remember, make your slip stitch, make a chain, and cut the yarn just like this. Then this is what we have. Here's the strap, and you have to hide this thread. Okay, so now let's start by making this part right here. So remember, we left this loop, the back loop. Just insert your hook right there and make a chain. Go to the next one and make a slip stitch, chain 1, slip stitch, chain 1, slip stitch, chain 1, slip stitch, chain 1, only grabbing the back loop we left, slip stitch, chain 1, slip stitch. You're gonna work like that all around. Okay guys, so I finished the row. All you have to do is hide all these straps right here, hide them all, put your button right here, and add your decoration. If you're gonna make the exact thing how I did, I add 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 pairs. You can add them the same. Okay, so I'm gonna finish my shoe and I'm gonna show you my result. Okay guys, so this is my result. I hope you like them. I decided to add this flower. I'm gonna leave them in the description box as well, but I decided to add these little flowers. So I hope you like this tutorial and you understand everything as clear as I was trying, and see you in the next video.